Well, it's pretty much the day we've been waiting for here at Tough Hunting. It is September 1st. It is the archery opener for Nebraska here for deer hunting. And heading out, opening morning, going into a blind that I put up a week ago. Brushed in really good. Going in after one deer specifically. This deer I call the Heavy 10. It's big, obviously, by the name. He's a real heavy 10-pointer, but yeah, he's been probably my most patternable deer this summer, most consistent, I guess. And he just so happens to also probably be the biggest deer I got on camera, so it's kind of a win-win. Wind's perfect this morning for that blind I put up last week specifically for him. I put the blind on a trail camera that he's been hitting a lot in the mornings. I don't usually like to hunt mornings here in the early season, but heck, it's 58 degrees this morning. I can't really complain about that, and I'm just kind of doing what the trail cameras have been telling me to do. So yeah, I'm excited. Feels good to be getting back out in the blind again. Well, it is the evening of September 2nd. It's the second day of the Nebraska archery season. We're back in here where I was sitting opening morning, just the other end of the farm. We got a south wind tonight. We're back in here after Heavy 10. He's been on this end of the farm a fair amount, but more so in the morning. Not too many evening pictures of him in here, but I get a lot of pictures of one of the bucks that's in his bachelor group here in the evening, so I don't know if he's just not coming by the camera in here in the evenings. But they just chopped this silage field back here behind me last week, so it's first corn off in the area. I'm guessing a deer probably using it to feed quite a bit, so I'm hoping maybe that switches some patterns up and maybe we'll get a chance at seeing him tonight. So that's the plan. Hopefully it goes well. This is kind of one of them early season spots I really like to key in on this time of year. Just a thin little draw that runs through a bunch of cornfield right now. There's beans, like I said, I got cut corn silage behind me, got standing corn in front of me, beans to the east and west of me. But these bucks really like to key in on these little spots I found in the summer, and you can get a chance at some really nice deer early season. But like I said, your time's kind of limited before they do their fall transition and move on to their rutting areas. So kind of feel like the heat is on to get the Heavy 10. We're gonna give them all we got. Hopefully we see some deer tonight.
It is September 3rd. Season opens September 1st this year. This will be my first set. Been putting in a lot of work over the summer, watching a few deer. You got 2 of them on the hit list this year. One I call Gator Buck, and the other one's a drop tine buck. And the drop tine buck haven't came back to the tree stand, and it's been over a month. Gator buck, on the other hand, he's there pretty regular, about every night about 6:30, 7 o'clock. So we're gonna slip in there. I just got off work about 15 minutes ago, ran home, grabbed my stuff, got the camera gear, everything's loaded up, I think, I hope. But we're headed out to stand right now. Hopefully we can be in the stand in about 20-25 minutes. So
is Labor Day. It's September 7th. We're back in here where we hunted opening morning. But yeah, just kind of wrapping up this opening week of deer season video. It was really 2 good buck encounters kind of overshadowed what was mostly a pretty slow week of deer hunting for us. But in my case, the buck that I passed was the one that had been running with my #1 hit lister all summer long. So when I seen him step out, I was preparing myself to get a shot at my hit lister, but he never showed his face that night. In Hunter's case, that was a deer he was in there after. One of them deer that he just had to see on the hoof to make that decision to let him go another year. Hopefully that pays off for him and he gets a crack at him next year when he's put on some inches. So, but yeah, we got a long season ahead of us. The 2020 deer season story has just begun. Let's hope it has a happy ending.